An Axolotl at Breakfast, an editorial by me, Felicity Thow. I recently spent some time with my 5-year-old nephew on a family trip. As is often the case when travelling with children, my brain was put to work early. It was 7:30 a.m. at breakfast when I was drawn into a round of guess which animal I am. It's usually a dinosaur, my sister-in-law had warned me, advising that my first question should be, are you extinct? But no, today my nephew was not extinct. He was an amphibian, native to Mexico, currently endangered and found in a surprising variety of colours. He was an axolotl. Have you ever come across axolotls? They are extraordinary creatures. Most remarkable of all is their ability to regenerate. Lose a body part and they can regrow bone, nerve and other tissues by reverting specialised cells back into a stem cell-like state. Unlike humans, who of course largely respond to injury by laying down scar tissue, the axolotl can regenerate entire structures. It can even regrow parts of its brain. Listening to my nephew enthusiastically explain the wonders of the axolotl and then rereading the 5 articles that make up July's MSKMag, I found myself thinking about adaptation and evolution. The story of modern MSK practice may be one of evolution rather than revolution, small changes over time that have fundamentally altered who we are and how we practice. Like the axolotl, our profession has shown a remarkable capacity to adapt and reinvent itself. From the scandals of massage in the 19th century, leading to the formation of the Society of Trained Masseuses and ultimately the CSP, from protocol-led care to complex clinical reasoning and independent practice, and now into advanced practice, first contact rules and business ownership, physiotherapy has continually evolved in response to the environment around it. This month's articles capture that evolution perfectly. Interventions that require us to understand new physiology, radiological findings that challenge our assumptions, complex presentations that remind us to think beyond the obvious, reflections on advanced practice roles, and a history of the literal evolution of the physiotherapy degree and the changing world that our new graduates are entering. First up, The Zebra Farm, a new regular delve into James Noakes' upcoming book on those tricky cases that weren't what they initially seemed. I believe the phrase goes, when you hear hooves, think horses, and when you hear regenerated hooves, think axolotls. Next, take a trip back in time with Tamsin Baird, as she describes how we got to the physiotherapy degree as it is today, as well as posing the question about our new grads, physiotherapy education, getting graduates ready for what exactly? Nick Illick guides us as we stick our noses into the talar beak, an imaging finding that might point you in the direction of a tarsal coalition if you spot it in The Beak is the Breadcrumb. Mick Hughes cautions us about the evolution of testosterone from an anabolic steroid to be disparaged to now sitting within the wellness industry as an acceptable adjunct in the soft tissue cost of testosterone. Giles Hazan examines the changes happening right now in advanced practice and sets out his ideas for a brighter future in Is this the writing on the wall for first and advanced practitioners in the NHS? And as well as our usual feature, this month sees the first instalment of The Market Read, a new segment from HMDG that we hope will become your dashboard of how the MSK market is performing. Ever wondered if everyone else is quiet this month, or if it's just you? Or why you're seeing so many running injuries this week? HMDG will give you insights to keep your finger on the pulse. By the end of breakfast, I knew far more about axolotls from my nephew than I had ever expected. Thanks a lot. By the end of this issue, I suspect you'll have the same feeling about the ever-evolving world of MSK practice. If there is a common thread running through these pages, it is that our profession's greatest strength may be its remarkable capacity to adapt, regenerate, and continually reinvent itself.